and pay Safeguard.
ESL One Cologne.
NaVi have B-rushed their way to a victory up against Gambit on their map pick. 16-6 was overpass, and now we head to NaVi's choice. Train. Harry, where are you expecting this series to go? I think we're kind of both sitting on the same fence.
Yeah, I think NaVi 2-0. You can be pretty confident in that.
Yeah.
You know, Gambit, I think you kind of hit the nail on the head. Like, they don't have a solidified cooler. They change it a lot. And that really starts to show. Like, they can't grind a game out, right? That's something that NaVi are quite good at. Like, you know, that they can just kind of grind you down. Like, Zeus's calls are normally consistently good. Simple can keep up, like, a high level. So can Flamey. You know, he was like, doing great in the previous game. Meanwhile, then you kind of look over at Gambit. They don't have that same look about them, right? Like, the calls start to taper off. And also, it's like, you need then whoever's calling. I think right now it's Doja, you said. You know, they need him to also be putting up numbers, and it's like, okay, you're already asking someone who doesn't really IGL like to IGL and also be like a keen fragger, right? And he just can't. So I think that's sort of the problem. Like, as the game goes on, you kind of see Gambit start to get worse and worse instead of like better and better.
Yeah.
So I think, you know, the only way they win Train is if they come out the gate swinging, and then they can just keep that momentum up and, you know, just kind of wreck NaVi, but I don't see that happening.
No. I think the big confusing thing for me as well is, right, I'm pretty sure, let me know if I'm wrong with this one, but I'm pretty sure Mir was calling in Vegas Squadron while also being the best performer individually. So that was pretty sick. Obviously, they had a very loose style, so it's not like I think he should go to Gambit and call, but I'm surprised they picked up a caller and then didn't even like give him a go at calling. And I'm not necessarily saying that it would be a good idea because like Vega literally pugged their games, let's be honest. There was never any deep strategy. Vega were buying Mac 10s every round.
What do you mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
What, the 5 Mac 10
is there not
rush, whatever, doesn't matter?
I'm shocked.
That wasn't...
I think at this point, though, if you're Gambit and you've tried everyone apart from Mo on the IGL, why the hell has Mir not tried it? Like, screw it, give him a go. Or, I don't know, buy out someone. At this point, I have no answers for Gambit. This is what I've always said, though.
If you're Gambit CEO, what do? You know, you're looking at...
You sell the players. Yeah. In my opinion, that's why I honestly believe.
I think
the only way Gambit can be good in this form, unless they have some like insane new roster change that I can't even like consider, is if the players go separate ways. Like I think, you know, you chuck a Dren and Hobbit into another team, you chuck them into an Avant-Garde.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I think you need to look at like grabbing some of the Avant-Garde guys, you know, like
I don't think grabbing the Avant-Garde guys is a good idea. You don't lack firepower, you lack calling. So don't grab some completely unexperienced 19-year-old Kazakhstan players. That's not going to help you improve. It will give you some sick fraggers, but it's not going to make you improve as a team, and that is the problem with Gambit. They need to improve as a team. So I think this team is going to have a very big struggle ahead of them unless they can fix their calling issues. But for now, let's find out if they can pick up Train and keep themselves in Cologne. Yeah,
well, let's see. It's not got off to the best of starts. Bit of an emotional roller coaster already, just getting into round number 1. Simple is feeling a bit dirty. Can't say I blame him after that shot. It was filthy. Mo is in the back, and they've got no idea. This could be massive. They have no... Oh, now they know. The jig's up. They know where he is. An electronic, easiest kill of his life. Wouldn't believe it based on how many shots he fired, but better safe than sorry.
Yeah.
Firing off bullets at Mo, and some of them will hit. The famous saying. NaVi getting up 1-0. Finding the pistol around here on the T side of Train. That's big. Getting off to a potentially a 3-0 start on the T side when you're only really expected to get 5 rounds. You know, it's so kind of impactful. 5 or 6 rounds, I'd say you'd be looking for.
And we don't have a force here for Gambit, funnily enough. Hobbit buys a PT-50, Dozier buys a flashbang, but they give it up, looking to allow NaVi to win their 2nd and 3rd round pretty easily, I would imagine. Let's see if NaVi run into any resistance here. It's a heavy connector towards the A bomb site stack. They've given up B. NaVi, though, looking at A. Looks like a nice little treat that Simple wants to bite into. Pre-firing the connector again. No one's peeking this time, but they will be ready to just pull out together and strike. Need a smoke down in the connector, really, for NaVi. Simple's just meandering onto the site, just sneaking his way through. He does find one, spots a second man up in the top, but Hobbit is going to drop him from the side. An AK retrieve for Man himself, but will he follow up? It's a no. Flamey does get rid of him, and Electronic dispatching a 1 more. The stack for Gambit has certainly not worked out so far.
Yeah, you don't imagine much more is going to happen. Mir might be able to get something done, but no. Flamey drops him. NaVi 2-0. I don't want Gambit to be doing something weird like a buy here. I think, you know, you didn't buy anything in the previous. That's great. They're just... I'm hoping that it's all just them emphasizing the importance of utility on train. That's what I keep telling myself. But now that pause has been called in, albeit a technical, there's still time for them to just ruin everything and go for a buy.
No, I don't think they will.
And just tear me to pieces inside.
No, that wouldn't make any sense. It literally wouldn't make any sense. Give it one more round, land NaVi, take you 3-0, whatever. Go and focus on that buy round. Gambit should and will not buy it, I'd like to assume. The unpause called, the problem resolved. Gambit are going to agree with us, Harry, so that's nice. And yeah, you can throw a bit of cash in, get a CZ, get a smoke, why not? You deserve it. Treat yourself, buy yourself something nice. It's your birthday after all.
It is Tuesday after all.
Yeah. I mean, the classic saying, it's Tuesday, buy yourself something nice.
Thank God it's Tuesday. Actually, World Cup is on. England are playing, isn't it?
Right now?
Yeah, right now. Just started. That's always
well,
cool.
I'm glad I've got this going instead. This is a far better e-sport than football.
Savage burn. Here we go. Simple. Oh, see that this is why.
He just knows.
Because it's like you can kind of see like the mode he's in. He's just like snapping to heads. His aim's gone all, you know, like mechanical. That's how you know when he's in the element.
What element?
Helium.
There we go. Wow. Oh no, I was gonna do a high-pitched voice there, but that really didn't come out well.
That was. Yeah. Was that what that was attempt of? Oh,
pretty,
I thought you like.
Shocking attempt.
I thought you like tried to talk and I know like hiccuped or had like a spasm in your throat. I don't know.
Well, here's a really good buy from Gambit because they double E-code.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of this. Big fan of this.
I like it when teams do this. It's very rare to see it, even on train. But they've got the AWP, Harry, and that's what's important here. They haven't got the double AWP, which was certainly an option given the money being quite good. But kit on Mia. Only one, but let's see if Gambit even require that kit. NaVi don't have an AWP to get rid of Mo as well. So the only problem here I'm noticing is if NaVi actually win this round and they get rid of Mo, they're going to get a free AWP for Simple. And that's just like the worst thing to ever do. Give Simple a free AWP. He'll buy an AWP. Don't give it to him for free. Don't let him save 5 grand. But Gambit really, really want to win this round. The only problem I notice, Harry, is all that utility they bought up, pretty much all of it is gone within the first 20 seconds.
Yeah, that's pretty insane when you consider how much of an emphasis they put on getting that utility early on. Look at this cheeky Zeusy boy keeping an eye on Ivy. Now, going to start to aggress down after Doge's aggression didn't lead to anything for Gambit. Smoke aggressively into main. Maybe we're going to see something from Mir. Oh, run boost over. It doesn't play into it. Doge didn't see anything.
Set piece down from NaVi. The only problem here is the bomb is still stuck in main. They haven't taken the control back because of Gambit's deep smoke that you mentioned. So even though NaVi get their way down Ivy, it's kind of to no avail because the bomb is what matters. But Simple, of course, he's still alive and kicking. Takes down Mir on the opener, and now NaVi finding their first pick, looking to split this A-bomb site. Dosia catching Flamey. The bomb here in the open, but Simple's going to win his duel. So important because there's 18 seconds left in this plant. Needs to come in. Zeus dropping the AWP, but still a Dren firing back from the heaven. He's keeping this round alive here for Gambit. This bomb yet to go down. 8 seconds left. Zeus trying to distract the Dren, but the push out for the connector. Edward gets it down, but he's in a 1v2. He's got to be quick. With one player up above, he spots him, but doesn't expect the left side. Hobbit! Oh no! What is he doing? You do hate to see it. Don't know where he was looking.
That's just gut-wrenching for Gambit.
Yeah.
They're going to go quite heavily down early on. I mean, I kind of mentioned 5-6 rounds, really all you need on your T side, and NaVi, they're about to hit that now in round number 5. I mean, you imagine they pick this round up. It's just a partial in from Gambit, so they can get a bye in the next round. The Gambit train has come to a stop at the devastation.
That's a good
They're trying to Mir, actually, going to do damage. Simple falls. Oh my goodness, this could all go so pear-shaped for NaVi. Electronic worried. Zeus looking to rejoin him. They want to go towards A, but both players here for Gambit. Electronic going to catch the timing, does find one. Now it's Doja in a 1v2, P250 in hand and no armor. Zeus's Mach 10 should finish him, but okay, now you get a bit worried. 4 HP on Doja. The X-God they call him, he has to go toe-to-toe now with Electronic, and Electronic.
Big brain.
He is going to go ahead and delete Doja.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
You said pear-shaped that round. Why is that a negative thing? Like, what's wrong with the shape of pears? I'd love to know where that saying came from. I know you didn't make it, but I was just wondering if you had any insight or knowledge.
No. I guess...
I like pears. I like the shape of pears.
I guess maybe it's because if you think of like a perfect circle, like a perfect shape.
Yeah.
And then it's like a pear is like a little, like, you know, messed up circle.
A pear is a messed up circle. I remember that.
You know, we...
Where is that wallbang for? Is that connector boost?
There's only one way to find out. We have to wait till next round where Simple hits the nuttiest wallbang of ESL One Cologne thus far. But for now, it's all for naught. Mir goes aggressive, finds that first frag on a Flamey. Edward. Almost feeling something, but he's allowed to get away. Man advantage gained for Gambit. Looking good in this round. Simple wants to try and change that, though.
Oh, Electronic, he spots one on the right side, but they reposition as the smoke comes down to their own demise. Luckily enough, Adren does drop Edward down on B. So now Gambit starting to find footing in this round as NaVi have to retake control of A main, a position they've already given up early in the round. With a man deep in the pop dog as well, this only adds to the further complications that NaVi are about to be put in this round. 30 seconds left. They've got to find something. There it is. Electronic with an opener. Man spotted in the pop dog, but Doja pops back to drop Zeus. And now time really is the issue. Not only that, but lack of players as well. Dren's even following up. And Simple, yeah, probably just going to save. This round is over. Gambit have found their first on this CT side. Finally, the doctor has found a pulse, Harry. They are not dead. They are just in a temporary sleep, a coma, but they've woken up now.
Okay. I like the metaphor. I looked up the origin of pear shape, and there's two that they think it could be. One was the one that I said about the idea of like your plan, like the visualization of a plan being like a perfect circle. Yeah. But the other is because it was RAF slang or something. Because if you did like an aerobatics loop imperfectly, they said that it would go pear-shaped. Because you're not doing like a circle. Once again, it's just another circle thing, right?
Yeah.
But they think maybe the RAF invented it. I don't know. You know, if anyone knows the real origin, maybe answer everyone on the internet's question, because no one knows. But there we go.
It's just not a discussion that's really been had, and I think it's important to bring up. You know? I think it's something we need to talk about.
Yeah, it's definitely not out there enough. You know, we're asking the real hard-hitting questions here on the ESL One Cologne B stream.
B for best, as you said.
B for best. And couldn't be more true. I said that with such conviction.
Yeah,
you know?
it sounded confident.
Well, Mo's got the AWP out over on the side of Gambit. That's always a nice little treat for us to witness. Simple's got his for NaVi. Maybe we get to see what that wallbang is for. That's what I would love to see. Because if Simple's been away crafting some ideas in his laboratory. Doesn't like we're going to get to see that anytime soon, though, as he heads over here towards the B-bomb site. Along with some others of his team. Electronic almost finding some damage, but instead it's going to be him that gets tagged up. They've got control of Pop Dog. 4 players for Gambit out on this A-bomb site. Putting a lot of faith in Hobbit to anchor B.
Although you say that, not anymore. Triple rotation. Hobbit has got all the support he needs. The cavalry has arrived. And I don't know why this has come about, because Gambit have taken no map control. They've got no information. They're just completely gamble stacking this site. And hey, they are Gambit after all. Let's see if this works out. It should do. Adren is first to fall. Edward opens up, and the smoke towards heaven blinds Mo, or at least cuts him off in terms of vision. Hobbit does line up 2, anchoring B fantastically, but only 2. And now it is just a 3-on-3 as NaVi are within the site, looking to try and pull this round back into their favor after the double kill from Hobbit. Luckily traded Now with the bomb down, NaVi just hold on to their position. They don't get aggressive. They've got no utility, but they have got Simple, and he's hitting his shots. Make that 2 for Simple. It's all going pear-shaped, and Simple bloody loves a good pair because he is knocking them down. Gambit, one man left up, and with it all to do.
And that man is no man. He's a god amongst men. It's Doja. If anyone could get it done, you want it to be him, but he's going to go ahead and pick up the AWP. And let it all build to nothing. Zeus even goes hunting and... Ooh, Doja better run. He would have been visible there. Zeus, we all know where Doja is hiding. He had the hops for a few seconds. And they left his body. NaVi, 6th round. Mo still yet to put up a frag, and that's going to be the real problem for them. You kind of see how Simple's just deleting heads left and right, whether it's with the AWP or with the rifle, and there's nothing over on the side of Gambit to answer back. No retort from Mo yet, as he's still yet to post even a single kill in this game.
And take into account as well, we just had Overpass. Like, that's Mo's best map, and now we're on Train. Okay, maybe not Mo's best map, but like a great map for AWPers. If you're an AWPer and you can't do well on Train, I don't know what to tell you. So this is really a tough sign for Gambit that their AWPer is not showing the form that he needs on these 2 games. I mean, no one's stepping up, of course. Not to a high enough level, clearly, judging by the previous map scoreline. But there it is, finally, Harry. He heard us. Mo's going to find Flamey. Resident secondary AWPer here for NaVi, although he didn't have one at the time. It's Simple with that scoped cannon. NaVi slowing down after losing that first man. They do have control of the pop dog, but the bomb's outside of B with the utility. So NaVi, will they go for the fake smokes down on B, or will they commit to it? That is the question, because right now with players in A main, this could certainly be an A split.
Oh, peek from Mir.
Oh, he changed weapon.
You really hate to see that. That was the classic, I've got him. I know how many bullets it takes to kill a man. And sometimes you quick switch a little too early. Oh, never mind. There you go.
I'll do it.
Simple's just so casual in that. Just throws it in, walks away.
He's the guy who has his back turned to the car explosion as he walks away in the movie. Yeah. Oh, look at this position from Dosia, though.
They've snuck past it. They don't know that Dosia's here. Simple going to go running in, knife out. He gets caught, and now Zeus, 1v4, bomb down and out in the open, going to try and find his first frag on a Mo, and it's not going to happen. 2 kills for him in this round. Some signs of life from the AWPer over on the side of Gambit. That perfect timing as well, because now the money for NaVi has been reset. They've got nothing. Simple maybe could justify going for armor and a pistol, though they really want to try and get the AWP out on him, and the only way they're going to afford that is if he doesn't buy anything here. They're going to go for a buy, which, a little bit ballsy.
Yeah. Wait, is that 2 rounds in a row for Gambit? I just need to double check that before I... Can we see the scoreboard?
DJ, can you open the scoreboard for us?
It's going AFK.
We've tried to patch ourselves in, and it's just not happening.
Remind me if that's 2 rounds in a row of I always forget these things, Harry. You know what I'm like.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. So that's why it's a force buy for NaVi. If it was 2 rounds in a row, it wouldn't make any sense because NaVi would have enough money to buy up next round. But because it's only 1 round, NaVi are looking to buy up to stop Gambit from getting a streak, right? They want to reset Gambit, and they can do so here. It's just they really don't have a lot to play with. They win this round, though. Gambit are going to be in a very tough spot, considering we only have about 1,000 to 2,000 left on these CTs. But yeah, the chance of NaVi winning a round with 1 rifle, even though it is on Simple, still pretty low. Gambit have been hitting their shots these last couple of rounds. Mo's starting to find his form with the AWP. Dren had a very good first rifle round in the 4th. Let's see if Gambit can do this.
Oh, you're relying a lot on Simple to find success here. Mir's going to manage 1. There's the AK dropped on the back of Simple. Blink of an eye, everyone's dead apart from Electronic, who has his Mac 10 and a tall order ahead of him. Double peek out from Adren and Doja, and that will be Electronic falling. Gambit going to go 3 to 6. NaVi still have all the rounds they need. So anything else just is bonus on top of this. It's still very early days, but for Gambit, really, you feel like they need to go pretty flawlessly now. if they want to take us through to a third map.
Yeah, I've got this little thing in the back of my mind that says no matter how many rounds Gambit get on CT side, they're just going to get shafted when they swap. I just have this feeling. And I hope it's not true, but... yeah, every time I see Gambit have a strong CT side on train, they always follow up with like a non-existent T side. So that needs to change here. But obviously, we're still on the first half, so we're yet to really reach that. For now, they should have a strong CT side, at least in this round, because we only have pistols for NaVi. Edward Deads to start things off. It's going to be simple to follow up. Dosia just getting the job done. Dirty work as he removes these pistols from play one by one. NaVi down to 2 players now in a 2-on-5. Gambit should be fine.
Yeah, you don't really imagine that these pistols are going to do anything else. You know, some fancy shooting there from Zeus. But not much else. That is going to be the round going the way of Gambit. 4-6. Buy now back on the cards for NaVi. Simple's going to have to go without a rifle. I'm curious if he's going to get dropped one. I mean, that'll be the day. You know, someone throws Simple an AK. But not happening. He's on the scout.
Yeah, that's fine.
But he is very proficient with it. And I don't think that's that bad a trade-off. You know, I think this is one of the situations it's perfectly fine. Because he can do damage with the scout. He can keep his ADR up. But also he can bring them down, you know, to one-shot potential for the AKs. So, and he's got the extra mobility from the scout being that much faster. Doja, you just got ruined, my friend. That's going to be the opener found by Zeus and Electronic. Quick double between them. Zeus going to take another.
Hello, Zeus. What's going on here? It's just rotations left now for Gambit. The 2 resident B players, the AWP and Hobbit, coming in through Old Bomb. NaVi have upgraded that scout to an AK. Hobbit does catch a kill on the wrap, but the bomb is down here for Simple. So NaVi can just start to hunt down these CTs, make sure they can't retake this round. They can even take that AWP as well off of Mo. That'd be fantastic. Oh, but Mo wants to keep it. No, Simple. You're not taking it, he says. Another shot landing, a Molotov in deep, and he repositions to join up with Hobbit. But this is not a winning round for Gambit. Surely they can't retake it. Edwards pushed up. He's dropped the AWP. That's a weapon grabbed for his teammate. And Hobbit just tries to hold on to this angle. Hold on to his life. But Edward will not give him the satisfaction.
Bit of an A-stream update for everyone. Currently it's Mouse Sports versus G2. The maps are Dust 2 Mirage and Inferno. The score is 8-4 in favour of G2 on Dust 2.
That's their pick.
Yep. But still very impressive what we're seeing from G2 at this event. I didn't think we'd see anything. And instead, they've pleasantly surprised me. And that's good. You know, I'm all up for seeing these guys back in good form, especially with Smiths.
Yeah, is he doing well individually in that game? I'd love to know.
I'll take a little peek. You talk me through this round, and I'll look at the information for you. I'll crunch the numbers.
Crunch the numbers, indeed.
Would you believe it if I told you Smiths and Kenny top frag in between them?
Oh my God!
How
many kills?
13 for Kenny, 10 for Smiths.
Lovely. That's nice news, isn't it? That makes your day. 7-4 here for NaVi. Their day is looking pretty damn good as well. Keeping their spot in Cologne if they win this map. And they are leading quite heavily on a very CT-sided map, so the fact that they are on the harder side and doing more work is pretty splendid. Mir's been quite good to the A main position though. He's been very aggressive here before, so let's see if he can repeat that success, although NaVi don't have really any control towards A main. The bomb outside of it. I'm curious to see if that will be the late B play with 2 players up in the box halls right now. Gambit shuffling a man between the 2 sites. That's going to be Mo with the AWP. He's now down on B, committed. It's NaVi with 30 seconds left. Look to get a bit of control up towards that A site. Electronic going to catch Dosia, very aggressive, and that just gives everything the way of NaVi. They're going to be convinced that A is a good option now. And with 20 seconds left, they're going to go for the push.
Yeah, barreling on in. It's Mir and Adren to hold back NaVi. A tall order. Mo's even going to come rotating in with the AWP, takes the peek out, finds that first shot. And Edward, time ticking down. There's only 10 seconds here, and Flamey just going to have to stick this bomb plant. Adren wants to try and deny it, and they mustn't let it happen. Adren does manage to frag on a Zeus. It's a 3 versus 3 with the bomb now ticking down. The pressure falls to Gambit. And Simple, they almost line up for him. He's going to go to dispatch of Mo. Blink of an eye, it is just the Dren left alive. Tries to take the fight with Simple, and that's not a fight he should have been taking. NaVi locking in an 8th round. Simple with 3 kills, Electronic with 2. Both of them firing on all cylinders here as they want to try and send Gambit home, keeping their spot here in ESL One Cologne 2018.
And the money for Gambit's a mess. We've got 5K, we've got 3K. It's up and down. It's worth buying into considering the scoreline and the fact that this is round 13, but it's not going to be the best of investments. It's not quite Bitcoin in 2014. It is more cryptocurrency in 2018. An awful investment. That's a joke. 8-4 though, and a fast play for Simple as he looks to try and open things up. He's going to get chased. Again, Mir's been so good here before, but he doesn't even get the kill. It's a Dren dunking Simple, but with that aggression spotted, NaVi might just opt to barrel into B. There's only one man there, Harry. It's just Hobbit, and he's got to hide at the back, duck his little head, because NaVi are already into the site, and he does not want to be decapitated. Tries to catch across, but the bomb does make its way safely to the site, and the Molotov will force Hobbit backwards, allowing Edward to push in forwards, but he's blind as well.
Well, the bomb's down. Once again, pressure now on the shoulders of Gambit. Edward's gone aggressive. I'm not sure they're going to be ready for this forward position. Edward with it all to do. Finds the first to Doja. Adren has snuck up, but Edward keeps on delivering. Much like our guys at DHL, Edward's just unstoppable. 3rd kill. 2-on-2, Electronic tucked away in the back of the bomb site, spots out Mir, he goes down, and now it's Mo. 1v2, times tick low, there's no time left, and he's got to back away. Hold on to the AWP, NaVi will find themselves a 9th round.
And the reason I really like that play from Edward is if you watch T-sides on train that don't know what they're doing, they'll get so aggressive. It's important to take map control in your post plant, but Edward, he doesn't go too far. He sits right in the middle in the bomb train, watches across from Oil, watches across from Connector, catches kills and just repositions each time, falling back to join his team. So many players chase up towards that brown train or the end of Oil, and it's such a mistake because it's exactly where Gambit are rotating from. They're going to have 2-3 players all grouped up. Edward's so easily able to split the defense and kills one by one because Gambit is splitting when they push back in. They're pushing separately. Really nice play from Edward. Nice and reserved, doing his job, filling his role, and killing those rotators. So Gambit, again, nothing here in the second last round. They've got to eco. They're waiting for that last round buy. Mo saved an AWP, but 2 players are already dead, Harry. One by one, these guys start to trickle down. Mo gets shot in the back, and NaVi are all over this round once again.
Oh. Well, that's pretty upsetting for Adren. 10-4 is the score for NaVi. I don't think they could do any more. They're feeling pretty good, Gambit. They, the best case scenario, they go 5-10, and that's really, you know, what should have been NaVi's scoreline. Almost fell out of my chair. You know, real. That's just how how exciting this all is. This is the sort of stuff that keeps you so in your seat. Your seat starts to descend into hell. That's where I feel like we all are right now as we witness the Flame Guardian himself with the AWP. Adren's actually the man to open up with a frag on a Edward, and that's big. He's been consistently taking control of Pop, and there's been nothing that Gambit have been able to do about it. This time they do manage to topple him. Mir gonna go and find one more into Electronic. Simple. Ooh. Caught on the ladder. Now it is just Flamey and Zeus. Zeus on 6 HP. You're looking at Flamey to be the linchpin. The man that finds the success for NaVi.
But success is looking a bit unrealistic in this round. Gambit have such a hold over this A bomb site. They pushed up on B, they've got all the information. NaVi is stuck for ideas. Flamey going to try and look for this opener. Does spot one player at the back of the train, so he has the information. Zeus is busy watching for the flank, but nothing is coming in here from Gambit. They're just holding strong. The right call to make. Money's not a problem. Just chill. It's last round. You got the guns. Wait for them to come to you, and the Dren's done exactly that. His 3rd kill of the round. He has looked fantastic this half. That's something I will say. 15 kills in 15 rounds, and most of those not being to Gambit. So very important Last man up is Zeus. While he does catch one, surely this clutch is unrealistic, and Adren makes it so. Gambit find 5. And hey, there's been worse halves, but again, they're moving over to the T side, and things are about to get even more difficult.
Most definitely. This is... Well, I mean, it could be the... Oh, look at those odds. My goodness, those are savage. 1.01 to 9, Hugo. You seeing this?
Yeah.
You know, what's
I agree.
What's more savage, those odds or just the social media person at Betway? Because they're pretty savage too when they want to be. But here we go. Rush over here towards the B-bomb site. Gambit. They've tried to get past. They haven't been able to get by Flamey, but he's found Adren isolated and all on his lonesome. They have to keep their eyes on Upper, and Hobbit does. Look into the sky. Drops out Flamey. Bomb goes down. Simple even tag low. Lots of red on the screen, but no frags coming in just yet. Ooh, Samir to open up. He's gone barreling through. Edward in with the trade, and now 3-on-3. Electronic chimes in with the Zeus. Doja and Hobbit. Doja has the Molotov. Hobbit falls, and now Doja and doing incredible things with utility. Name a more iconic duo. Smoke goes down on the bomb. That's not going to work, my friend. As it rains on in, the smoke extinguishes the Molotov. Edward's already on it, and Doja has no idea. That's the round going the way of NaVi. They lock in the pistol, 11 to 5. And this could be coming to an end very, very soon.
I feel like we live in a world where that Molotov strat just doesn't work anymore in pistol rounds. Every team buys a smoke on the CT pistol in a kit. You're always going to have that. It's a map when you never see full armor because a kit is so important for that B site. And it's so common to watch terrorists rush on their pistol round and just try and play the Molotov strat. It used to be so good, but everyone has conned onto it now. And yeah, a very difficult situation to be in if you are Gambit. We have the solo rifle on Adren. Definitely the player you want to give it to in this round. But I'm not sure it's going to save them at this scoreline, Harry. 11 to 5. Lots of weaponry here for NaVi. Lots of confidence, because they're only 5 rounds away from eliminating Gambit from Cologne and keeping their spot here. Desperately trying to make it to the playoffs. I think that's an aspiration NaVi should be able to achieve. I think playoffs isn't unrealistic. I need to double check their group, but this is a team that's been looking very good recently. First place finishes at their last 2 events. Those being Star Series and CAC in China. So let's see. Down towards B, Gambit set up. This one rifle has to do all the damage. Hobbit's thrown it over, so he's glocked up. Here we go. Gambit straight out. Nice shot from Mo, but the scout here from Simple's got to be even better if they want to find this retake, because now we've got a man advantage and a bomb going down.
Oh, so many targets on the screen for Edward. Too much for him to deal with. 3-on-3. This is possible, though, for Gambit. The lack of armor going to really punish Adren there as Flamey looks to chunk these guys down with the MP7. Once again, it all falls on a one man. This time it's Hobbit. His time to shine. And instead,
he's dead.
He will be put to bed. 12 to 5. NaVi going to lock in another round. Bomb plant, though, for Gambit, not the end of the world. They have a pretty decent buy heading into this round now. On the back of it, could even bring an AWP out on Mo. He will be glass cannon. But I think that's worth it if you want to go toe-to-toe with Simple.
Yeah, we need the AWP. Does have armor actually behind it, so not the worst. Kevlar, no helmet, so M4 is a little more dangerous now, but least of his worries. The big worry is that big green gun, the AWP on Simple. When Mo looks towards the B site where Simple does not sit for now, it's only one man and he's already going to try and fall off. Does not want to over commit to that. It's going to be Zeus just chilling on the B site. Not pressured right now. In fact, NaVi got a very heavy Ivy setup. They've given up pop, they've given up main, they're playing from the sites and connector. Gambit have so much room on the A site, they just don't even realise it. And NaVi are in fact already pre-rotating another man to B, so this is going to make matters worse here for the Kazakhstan team. Flashes in, do blind Flamey and Zeus, but the shots need to be connecting here from Gambit, and they're just not. The Molotov will, though, burning out Flamey and Mo following up. Here does get traded by that rotation off of Simple, and Mo smoked off, so he can't even follow up with his AWP. Bomb only just going down, and it's a retake in for NaVi.
Yeah, they've been given plenty of time by that bomb plant, getting denied. Simple. With a quick flick up on a Mo, Adren's been spotted. He has to hold his own here. He needs support from Hobbit. And Electronic reads him like a book, but Hobbit still in with the kill. Adren now starting to go aggressive. Does catch Simple off guard, but what a flick. Simple lands it, and now it's Hobbit. 1v2, time ticking down. They tap on the bomb, and Simple shuts down everything. Gonna go ahead and hop on the bomb. He's the man with the kit. Got a bit worried they didn't have enough time. Simple comes prepared.
I love how Zeus taps it, and then Simple just goes, nah, stick it. And then he just jumps on the bomb and Simple hits a shot. He just knows he's going to hit it every single time. He's mad as a god, Harry. And while we had him, maybe, I don't even want to say struggling, because I'm pretty sure he dropped like 20 kills, but he was just like, it was just kind of underwhelming. He didn't want to play the AWP. He was playing Rifle, giving the AWP to Flamey. He was missing a lot of easy shots. Now, he's at the same amount of kills, but he's just hitting everything. Every opportunity that comes his way, he lands it. And that was 20 kills in a 16-14. This is 20 kills in a 13-5 right now. So far less rounds, but way more frags. Simple, he's a madman, and he is on a mad one, Harry. Gambit, though, they look to go for a mad rush down towards B. The Molotov holds them off. And that's an instant double, triple, quadruple rotate from NaVi. They pulled everyone into the site, although Hobbit's already found the opener, and Gambit are flooding over like flies on a corpse. Simple does get shot down, but he's still alive. How is he alive? Because the push has come up around his side, and somehow Mo's found himself a kill as well. Simple still hitting flick shots and climbing up for more, spotting the aggression on the back of Mia, but they're so low.
This flank from Doja decides everything, and I'm not sure they have any idea that he's here. Flamey's keeping an eye on it, and Flamey! What a man! Between them, Flamey and Simple secure around 20 HP between the two of them.
But how do they know that as well? That's such next level reading from NaVi, because Gambit have played numerous times with a player, specifically Doja, up in the heaven or down on ramp in those B post plants. So why would they assume he's flanking? NaVi are just one step ahead of everything Gambit do here. Pretty fantastic stuff. They're showing their worth on train. This is why it was their map pick. You can't school NaVi. You're going back to kindergarten. 14-5, 2 rounds away from NaVi winning this best-of-3 series, and it doesn't look like Gambit have a single hope in stopping that. A fast A player as one man runs out of the connector. That's Mia. Simple misses the cross, and Edward may miss the shot because Mia's opened up. Flamey drops Doja down Ivy. Mia's still here.
Adren causes them even more problems. Zeus has gone aggressive down at B, and I'm not sure anyone from Gambit has an idea. Simple. So many players all around, and surely this is a situation where not even Simple survives. And just as you say it, Simple starts to roar to life. Electronics found a quick double down in Ivy, and it's Hobbit left in a 1v2. This round decides whether or not NaVi reach match and series point here on their map pick of train. Smokes down. Simple on the other side. Hobbit makes some noise, and Simple now, he's zeroed in. Hobbit goes walking through, and Simple finds him 15-5. And Simple and Electronic keep the dream alive. They want to make this a fast 2-0. And that's exactly what it looks like they might do. One more round, and they will be sending Gambit home.
They may have to pack the suitcases sooner than anticipated. Couple of Galils, couple of AKs, no utility, a smoke and 2 flashbangs. And that's all that holds Gambit against this loss. And this is exactly what I said, Harry. They may get 5 rounds CT side, not great, but it might be enough if they can win some T rounds. And no, they again do the classic Gambit on this map. Every time I see them get the CT side first, no matter what they get, even if they get a dominant CT side, they always seem to lose the game. They just can't find anything on this T side of train. It's simple. It's just schooling on them. 2 kills already this round. 2 of his teammates have died, but he's traded both of those frags, and Simple is making the dream work.
He's going to keep on going. Mir's in the corner, and surely Mir finds this, but no! They just can't deal with him. He's about to drop 30 kills. There's 2 players left. If he finds them both, he 30 bombs as he locks in this map for NaVi. Bomb down at Ivy, going to be retrieved by Adren. They know his whereabouts. Simple. Still on the hunt. In the meantime, Hobbit's wrapped all the way round. Going to look to try and help Adren out down here at Ivy. Simple's read this so well. It's such a small gap. Oh my goodness, Simple, what are you doing? 1 kill away from an ace and dropping 30 kills to secure NaVi a 2-0 here, sending Gambit home. It's a Dren in a 1v2 with 1 HP. And Simple's already sneaking in over towards this B-bomb site. They call him Simple the Undertaker for a reason. Here he is.
He's in B before a Dren.
Yeah, he hears the footsteps. He knows exactly what's going on. There's 20 seconds. Dren has to rush to get this bomb down. There's just no way it happens. Simple has an incendiary. He can throw that in. It's Simple. There's the ace. 30 kills to end the game. It's 16-5. And NaVi, they've done it. They've won it in a 2-0 fashion. They send Gambit home and they managed to stay alive here at ESL One Cologne. What a resurgence from Simple. That was fantastic. That is, you know, that is proper wake yourself up Counter-Strike. That's the one that gets you so pumped and why you understand, you know, Simple's just such a talent.
He's so good. He's just so good. It's not even fair. Best player in the world, managing to get a very, very dominant victory on their map against Gambit. Again, a weak T-side on train seems to be the bread and butter for Gambit, which is a shame as well. You'd feel like this team would have a little more resurgence on that map. But yeah. Unfortunately, they will be going home. Gambit eliminated from ESL One Cologne 2018. They'll be joining NIP on the next flight back to wherever they're going. You know, I don't know if they're going to a boot camp or they're going back home.
Okay, yeah,
we'll see. Maybe a boot camp.
Can't we just fly to Sweden as well?
Yeah,
why not?
just hop
Everyone's
on.
going.
Maybe they'll make a mixed team. Who knows?
Yeah.
So they'll be the first couple of teams eliminated here in Cologne. I think there's more losers bracket games tomorrow. We have Renegades versus Order, Liquid versus someone else, North. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, Liquid versus North because Big are playing Fnatic, who won that North.
I'll just take your word.
I know I'm right. I'm pretty sure I'm right. But either way, let's have a look at the bracket and see how today went. If you guys haven't tuned into all the games, of course, they've been running concurrently, so you can't watch everything as much as you'd love to. Harry, break us through what we saw. Yeah, you know, I mean, we saw Astralis looking dominant. They've already gone very, very far here. They had a convincing victory versus ENCE, and they beat Cloud9. They're over in the semis now. Mouse Sports versus G2 going to be going down tomorrow after they were able to secure victories versus Gambit and NaVi. So it's going down right now, and that decides who plays versus Astralis. And then, you know, then we look down in the lower bracket. ENCE beating NIP. They've moved forward. It's all gone down. Everything, you know, we just saw NaVi beat Gambit as well. They'll be playing versus Cloud9. That's what's going on tomorrow. Yeah, so now we take a look at Group B. I was just noting as well the fact that ENCE are going to be playing up against, I think, the loser of Mouse G2, which is not an easy game.
No,
so
definitely not.
That'll be fun to watch as well. But here on Group B, FaZe, a dominant start to the day as you kind of would expect. But put up a very good fight considering it was a Dust 2 versus FaZe, not easy. And now they've got a local team to play against Renegades. So I'm sure they're going to be somewhat experienced in that kind of battle. Actually, no, of course not. Renegades play in North America. Ignore me. But either way, that'll be a cool kind of domestic regional match up to some extent. We got North Liquid as well coming up. That will be a fun one. You know, Fnatic obviously coming in with a new roster, looking good, taking down North earlier on, who's been a team that's been on the rise. And I think the big game of the day was Big destroying Liquid.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, that was certainly, you know, one of the big upsets of the day, and I'm excited to see how they managed to do versus Fnatic. All that and more, I think that's going to be coming up tomorrow. So that is going to be fantastic. But that's it for looking at the bracket. Yeah, I mean, I have to agree. I think one of my highlight games of the day was that big Liquid game. That was fantastic. We got to see, you know, Smooya and everyone's favorite German boys just doing damage to Liquid, which is always nice. But yeah, I mean, and I thoroughly enjoyed. I'll be honest, I thoroughly enjoyed that NaVi Gambit game that we just got to watch right now. If you are just joining us, it's all over. Where have you been? You know, I mean, NaVi, they just knocked out Gambit. Sorry.
I'm just going to say it's not all over. It's over on the B stream. We're done, Harry. We're going home. This is great. Well, not home, but we're going back at least. It's still going on the A stream. So if you are looking to watch some more Counter-Strike, head over to Facebook. Well, I mean, you're already on Facebook. You're watching us. And go check out the main game. It is 11-11 G2 Mouse Sports on map number 1 right now. You've got a whole best of 3 ahead of you. I think that's the last game of the night, I'm pretty sure.
That's a lot of CS still to watch.
Yeah, whole best of 3. I'm going to go home and watch that right now. But again, guys, thank you for tuning in. Any parting words, Harry?
Yeah, just, you know, remember, CS, best game ever made. So that's pretty much that. That's all from us. We'll be back same time at same place tomorrow. That's midday. Take care.